Are you tired of missing snipes against sweaty FIFA players and computer bots? I'm going to go over a couple tips that can help you improve your sniping game in FIFA 22. First, I want to talk about the most common mistake that you can make while sniping. Do not try and snipe the best players in the game. I hate to break the news to you, but you pretty much have the same chance of meeting Ronaldo in real life as you do sniping him for the minimum by now. Now, there's going to be somebody who watches this and thinks, what if I do snipe Ronaldo? It is a waste of time and energy to try to snipe the players that everybody else is sniping, especially if they have a low supply. You'll end up spending time that you could have used to snipe better options. How do you find these better options? My favorite way to find players is to go to the most used players on Footbin and pick some of the cheaper players. I like to use the cheaper players because there are more cards on the market and you do not need to have a lot of free or liquid coins to get a good trading session in. Now, when you find these players, you can narrow down the filters to get away from the cards that most people will be sniping. This is where chemistry styles matter. Use chemistry style filters. Now, chemistry styles all have a market value just like players do. The more expensive chemistry styles such as hunters, shadows, and anchors all add value to a player on the market. The best way to capitalize on this price difference is to find a player and snipe them with a good chemistry style to be able to sell them for the difference of the chemistry style. You can make about 1,000 coins per card at the start of the game doing this with cheap players. And once again, there will be somebody saying, it's not worth it if you only make 1,000 coins. Same way that chemistry styles add value, position modifiers do as well. Use position modified filters. Position modifiers are actually my favorite of these two ways because the position modifier filters are much easier to set. For example, you can find a commonly used striker and try to snipe with a midfielder search filter on, or you can find a commonly used midfielder and try to snipe with an attacker search filter on. And then the same thing with the chemistry style. You try to snipe a player with their position modified at the same price that they're selling for at their normal position, and then you sell them for the difference. Use the web app. You can snipe way faster on the web app than you can on console. If you make your browser window smaller, you can also shorten the distance between the search and buy now buttons so that they're pretty much right on top of each other. And another quick tip, do not keep refreshing at the same search price because you can get a 1-hour ban from EA. Just change the price every time you search instead. And then using this strategy with position modifiers and chem styles works for the entirety of the FIFA 22 cycle. It's just going to change which players you're using it on. Alright, thanks for watching once again. And I will be creating a list of players that I'll be sniping as soon as the full database drops. And I'll put it in the description below. Also, how did Salah get a downgrade?